Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildey in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion. Visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or pickup. That's Dion's.com.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
And I'm John.
We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family.
Labor Day sale event now at National Furniture Liquidators. We know you work hard for your money, so why pay more? Store-wide savings on the most popular brands. Ashley Sofa and Love Seat, just $6.88 both pieces. Ashley Queen Storage Bed, just $4.97. Reclining Power Sectional, $13.88. Or an Ashley 7-piece dining room, an incredible $9.99. Big savings plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Some wounds need expert care to heal properly. At Artesia General Hospital's Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we use advanced treatments like hyperbaric oxygen therapy to help chronic wounds heal faster. If you or a loved one has a wound that won't heal, call 575-736-8235 today and take the first step toward recovery.
Bob Reed Pest Control. Reliable, professional, and experienced. The technicians at Bob Reed Pest Control have been providing pest management services for over 50 years and will continue to set high standards for their customers. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Everyone at Bob Reed Pest Control are trained and knowledgeable in the latest pest management practices, offering effective treatment plans for each situation. Bob Reed Pest Control. Find them online, BobReedPestControl.com, or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Looking to start, continue, or complete your higher education journey? Join the more than 5,700 current Greyhounds on their journey to student success. Eastern New Mexico University offers the most affordable higher education degree in the Southwest, and New Mexico residents can go to school tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. With online or in-person degrees, ENMU is the right choice for you. For more information, visit enmu.edu. ENMU, student success, that's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
It's too bad the Eastern New Mexico State Fair doesn't have a category for weeds, because with all the rain we've had, they'd be giving out lots of blue ribbons. Hi, this is Ben Manette from Roswell Seed Company. We have powerful products to get rid of the hardiest weeds, and most important, we can tell you exactly how and when to use them to get the job done. Yeah, this year's weeds are certainly impressive, but at least they're green.
Roswell, your used car dealership, is here. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the Tate Branch difference. We've got a huge selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all at great prices with big discounts happening right now. And here's the best part. Every single used vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost. It's all backed by friendly hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head to Tate Branch Roswell, 2000 West 2nd Street, and drive home happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the difference.
When you or your loved one is miles away from the nearest hospital, TransAero Medevac has you covered. Out in the oil field, accidents can't wait. The TransAero Helicopter Medical Evacuation Response Team gets critical care to you fast, no matter how remote the site. When every second counts, trust the fastest lifeline in the sky, TransAero Medevac. Proudly serving Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Loan for free thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and TransAero Medevac. Life support by
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
And I'm John.
We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Labor Day sale event now at National Furniture Liquidators. We know you work hard for your money, so why pay more? Store-wide savings on the most popular brand. Ashley Sofa and Love Seat, just $6.88 both pieces. Ashley Queen Storage Bed, just $4.97. Reclining Power Sectional, $13.88. Or an Ashley 7-piece dining room, an incredible $9.99. Big savings plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators. When it comes to value, quality, and selection,
nobody beats Shorty.
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildy in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion. Visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or pickup. That's Dion's.com.
Just take care of that. He's got on the other side, pushing on that floor.
fans in the stands. At this time, we ask that you please rise to honor the greatest nation in the world with the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Coyote Volleyball on KSVP-TV.com as the Roswell Lady Coyotes will be taking on the Lady Bulldogs from Artesia, New Mexico. Art Sandoval, Kellen McDonald. Coach, good evening, sir. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, partner. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, man. I'm great. Hey, real quick, the Roswell Coyotes overall 1-1, losing that first game to Los Lunas in 3 sets, and then pretty good win over at Lovington, winning in 3 sets. And then, of course, a tough contest tonight as the Artesia Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, are 2-0, getting a couple of good wins at Carlsbad, and then, of course, Alamogordo winning the first game 3-1, and then over Alamogordo 3-0. You and I, Coach, prior to this game, we were talking about how the Artesia Lady Bulldogs are senior heavy. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, they're returning 9 seniors and 1 junior. This is a very experienced team that was pretty good last year. You know, they went to the state tournament and made a little noise up there. And, you know, they got a good experienced coaching staff. They got a great fan base. This is going to be a tough one for us tonight.
Yeah, and as for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, 5 seniors, 6 juniors, and 3 sophomores. And the Roswell Lady Coyotes currently assisted by Unique Cedillo, Jordan Valverde, and the head coach for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, Savannah Romero. And as far as the starting rotations right now, we didn't get a chance to get into that just yet, but we will here in just a moment as the students are getting introduced as we speak. All right, as we talked about the Artesia Lady Bulldogs 2-0, we'll just go over their roster real quick. We have number 0, it's going to be Recklin Miller, the sophomore, followed by number 1, Illy Magahi, sophomore. Number 2 is Kirtland Miller, the senior. Number 3 is Jackie Tavar, senior. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla, senior. Number 5 is Ashton Kraft, senior. Number 7 is Caitlin Addington, senior. Number 8 is Jenna Whitmire, senior. Number 9 is Adrian Harvey, senior. And number 10 is Avery Fredericks, junior. Number 11 is Demery Howard, senior. And number 14, Brooklyn Ivins, senior. As we mentioned, Coach, 9 seniors, 1 junior and 2 sophomores for the Artesia Bulldogs roster. As far as the Roswell Lady Coyotes are concerned, number 0 is Daniela Hernandez, the 5'6" senior. Number 1, Gabby Estrada, the 5'2" sophomore. Number 2 is Natalie Lopez, the 5'3" junior. And number 3 is Cadence Garcia, the 5'4" senior. Number 4 is Otzi Lackey, the 5'3" junior. Number 5 is Bella Ornelas, the 5'6" senior. Number 6 is Lily Lucero, the 5'5" junior. Number 7 is Mia Maciel, the 5'6" junior. Number 8 is Ivy Romo, a 5'7" sophomore, followed by number 9, Peyton Flowers, the 5'5" junior. And then number 10 is Sophia Ayala, the 5'2" sophomore. And then back to the lineup this evening is going to be number 11 is Ada Vasquez, or Ada Vega, according to Max Preps, the 5'7 senior. And number 12 is Nevaeh Romero, the 5'6 senior. And then number 13 is Avi Sanchez, the 5'4 junior. As we mentioned earlier, the Lady Coyotes are assisted by Unique Cedillo, Jordan Valverde, and the head coach for the Roswell Lady Coyotes will be Savannah Romero. So, Coach, we did have an opportunity to talk with Coach Savannah Romero prior to the game, and she's very optimistic about this squad here. You know, of course, last year, as you probably talked about this on your last broadcast, but last year they lost the first game to Los Lunas in Los Lunas, and then from that point forward, they took off.
Yeah, they won something like 9 or 10 in a row after that, and obviously Coach Romero is hoping for something similar this year, but. Again, this is going to be a tough one here against a very experienced Artesia Bulldogs squad.
All right, so it looks like on the field right there, it looks like it's going to be Brooklyn Ivins. We'll start out with the serving for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, and I do see Jackie Tovar involved along with Kirtland Miller. And libero number, Coach, did you see that for Artesia? I think that's number 7, if I'm not mistaken, Caitlin Addington.
0.
Is it 0? I beg your pardon.
Is the libero, yeah.
Okay. And then you see number 7 over there. I'm sorry, that's number 8, Coach. I beg your pardon. So that's Jenna Whitmire. And then, of course, we're waiting for the whistle here, getting rotation set up here, making sure everybody's good to go for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. I do see number 8. I do see Ivy Romero, followed by Bella Ornelas, no particular order. And then, of course, number 9, Peyton Flowers. I do see Daniela Hernandez, number 0. And then, of course, number 12 is going to be Nevaeh Romero. And then in the lineup, glad to see her back, is Ada Vega. She's in there, and just like that, they're going to make a change that quick already to the rotation, right?
Well, yeah. But now they're going to use a sub because that's who she wanted in.
Gotcha.
She submitted a lineup that she changed her mind at some point, and it was after she submitted the lineup. So that will count as one of her 18 legal substitutions.
All right, well, and there it goes. There is the serve by the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, Brooklyn Ivins. And that's going to be out. I didn't see who actually hit that ball on that one.
Ivy Romo got up nicely there on a nice set from Flowers, but just sends it wide, just looking for too much angle there around the blockers.
All right, 1-0 here in set 1, and there's the serve. It's up and over. And as we mentioned, Ada Vega in the lineup. And that one's going to be shanked away, and now it's going to be 2-0 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs. Not sure why we don't have the new scoreboard. We have it up, but as far as the statistics, I was pretty certain that we were going to use that, but maybe next time.
Yeah, we need to be utilizing that.
All right. And I'm going to say point Roswell. So 2-1 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Otzi Lackey coming in. We'll do the serving.
Shout out to the RHS student section. Make some noise, Coyotes.
I'm talking about the student section over there on the east side of the gymnasium. There's the serve. It's up, and they're going to say it's just out. Tried the corner, but a little strong on the serve. 3-1, set 1.
Yeah, she thought she had the ace there, and it was close, but I saw it out as well.
All right, now it's going to be number 0, Miller. And there's Romero, and she makes the attempt, goes to the net. Point, Artesia, 4-1. Coach, I love the game, volleyball just like you do. As a matter of fact, you officiate every now and then, but what is my favorite serve?
Oh, the jump, or no. It's the short serve.
The short serve, the knuckler.
On the line, number 0.
All right, Miller with the serve. That's going to be up and over. A good job by Daniela Hernandez.
Kaylee Padilla absolutely hammered that one.
Coach, just one junior on the squad for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, just one. And then those 2 sophomores, and Bracken Miller is the libero. I don't know if we'll see McGahee or not. Don't remember if she was on that JV squad.
All right, there's the serve again. one's going to be a nice shot. We got a kill for Nevaeh Romero.
Tell you what they were missing in that match against Los Lunas is a dominant outside hitter, and we've seen just in warm-ups and early in this match that might be Ada Vega, but with that lingering injury, I'm wondering, but they need that. This team is they need that. They're solid, but they just don't have that devastating hitter.
Also talking with Coach Romero, we're just talking about, of course, the seniors that she has. She has 5 seniors, Nevaeh Romero, of course, Ada Vega is just probably the 2 captains more likely. And, of course, you have Otzi Lackey as well. But I said, well, is there anybody there that's really that it factor? Somebody that's going to take you over the edge? I know it's only, the second game of the year, and that's going to be out, another point for Roswell. But she said that, she goes, yeah, I do. She goes, I really feel that Ivy Romo was one of those players that are going to be that it factor here, possibly for this season.
Yeah, just a sophomore, and she's in the rotation. She'll get her chances here, and she did in the previous home match. But I'll tell you who impressed me, actually, against Los Lunas was Cadence Garcia. She's one of those 5 seniors, and she was one of the bright spots offensively for Coach Romero.
Another point for Artesia as it's out. It's going to be 7-4, set 1 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Yeah, that's really nice to see. Cadence, I've had that opportunity last year. She did play over at Gateway. I had to play the sub-varsity. You have to do the Form A's and C's and do the things that you're supposed to be doing. She did that, and it was very successful at that sub-varsity level last year. And then, of course, as you mentioned, doing a pretty good job this year.
Yeah, that whole transfer thing sometimes costs you a year on the varsity level, but she's going to be a definite contributor for Coach Romero this year. Nice tap over there by Demery Howard.
8-5 now, set 1.
And folks, they're a senior. The Artesia players is a senior. Unless we tell you different, they're seniors. We're not repeating ourselves 800 times here tonight.
Adrian Harvey, the young lady that's going to be serving for the Lady Bulldogs. Oh, that's going to be an ace.
Sure was.
Coach, for the listeners out there, watchers and listeners, you and I were talking about this prior to the game as well too. There's a new rule in volleyball. Would you mind discussing that?
Yeah, it's a slight rule change. If you've followed volleyball, as most of our watchers, listeners probably have for years, they have pretty much eliminated the double hit. A lot of times you'd see coaches calling for a double, putting their two fingers up, and fans and players doing that. That's pretty much gone, except for when they hit the ball, when that double goes over the net, then it can still be a double. Otherwise, they're basically going to let it go. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm not in those meetings anymore, but I'm not sure the reasoning behind that. I have some theories, but
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm not as of right now, I'm not a fan of the rule change.
I was just going to ask you, what is your feelings on that? So
yeah, I want to see them develop those skills,
Sure.
and you're not going to. You can have your setter maybe develop those skills, but I like when everyone, had to be a setter at some point.
Ashton Kraft serving now for the Lady Bulldogs. Nice serve. There's the pass, and a little tip. That's going to be out. It's going to be point Roswell. And now we have Vega, and looks like number 9 is going to be Peyton Flowers entering the ballgame. I should say the match. We do so much.
I don't think anyone's going to rip you for calling it a ball game.
Oh, I tell you what, talking about ball games, do I dare?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to put it out of my mind.
Well, I am too. That was a long night.
For a lot of reasons.
All right, 10-7, set 1 here in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. There's the serve. It's a beauty. Nice hit, Demery Howard.
Yeah, nice attempt by Nevaeh to try to get that one up, but the blocks have to be there. That's too much to ask of your back row to try to field that one coming that hard right at your head.
All right, there's a serve, and that's going to be an ace for Brooklyn Ivans. And now Artesia extends their lead 12-7. Looks like Roswell will take a timeout. That means we will too. We'll be right back. KSVPTV.com. Lady Coyote Volleyball.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
And I'm John.
We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main, and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
All right, we are back here at the Coyote Den. 12-7 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs here in set one. Senior heavy team here for these Lady Bulldogs.
Make some noise for those Angels.
Yeah, a good timeout, I think, by Coach Romero. Needed to regroup after that ace and the miscommunication. The campfire in the back row. Can't have it.
And Brooklyn.
Oh, easy.
Ivans. Are they going to call that an ace, Coach?
Yeah, that goes down as an ace.
Okay, so an ace. So Ivans will get credit for the ace. 13-7, set one. Going to try the corner. Good job by Daniela Hernandez. A nice, strong hit. Kaylee Padilla.
Yeah, Kaylee's, I believe, is at least her third year on varsity, and she's one of the standouts for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, probably the majority of this roster has some experience on that varsity level.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it now. All right, Vega, glad to see her back in here. Makes a difference. And look at that hit. Nice swing from the right side. Kaylee Padilla will get the kill.
Yeah, nice.
Actually, they're going to give her credit, right, for the kill?
Yeah.
Still serving is Ivans. Just under.
Just into the net, actually, I think.
There's going to be another timeout by Roswell. So Artesia 16, the Lady Coyote 7. We'll be right back. Another break. KSVPTV.com. Lady Coyote Volleyball. All right, we are back. 16-7 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. We're here at the Coyote Den. Coach Savannah Romero, she does take her second time out.
Yeah, but you got to do something. I mean, you don't have that many tools at your disposal, really, to stop the bleeding when it starts like this. And great serving by Brooklyn Ivans.
Yeah, 10-point advantage right now for the Lady Bulldogs. Coming into the contest now is Natalie Lopez. Nevaeh Romero going to take a seat.
Yeah, and it's unusual for middles, even strong middles like Nevaeh, to play all the way around, but she does have those skills.
Right.
And now they rotate the libero back in, and Otzi. Otzi's a good athlete, good tennis player, good volleyball player, good student.
Yeah, just comes from a very good family.
Yep.
17-8 here in set one in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. There's a nice serve.
Yeah, really good.
Blackie. On that right there, I'll tell you, Jenna Whitmire was not happy with herself.
No. Well, just trying to do too much. So you just need to pass that one over. Take your medicine and live to fight another day on that.
Sure.
She's just trying to do too much.
There's Lackey with another serve, and that is going to be out. You and I have had discussion for years. My angle coach, it looks like it might be in, and in certain angles, it's just tells you a little differently. All right, that's going to be the libero now. Miller. It's a good job by Romero and a good defense by the Lady Bulldogs.
Right back to her.
Nice swing by Romero. It's an 8-point lead now for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, they need that good, solid front row rotation with Romero, Vasquez, probably Garcia, and Ivy Romo. You know, that's probably the big four up front that they're going to need to be counting on.
Looks like Sanchez.
Ivy Sanchez, that's twice now she served out on her turn. And that makes it tough on you against these tougher teams. You can't have the unforced errors.
All right, and Kirkland Miller doing the serving now for Artesia.
Oh, he just misses.
Good idea. But just misses. A 10-point lead again now for the Lady Bulldogs. 20-10 here in set one. Well, I know this is only the second week of volleyball, second contest here, Coach, but I'm going to tell you right here, this Artesia Lady Bulldog team is really, really good, as we said numerous times already. They're senior heavy. Is it safe to say that this team could end up playing for a state championship?
Oh, absolutely. They definitely could. And, you know, I gotta have them as
Top
my
four?
district favorites.
Sure.
And that's even with Goddard being strong over there. Yeah, no, I think I'll have to look at the, the Max Preps rankings aren't out yet because there's not enough games in the books. But I'm curious to see what New Mexico Preps has them. But I'm sure I'll be surprised they're not top three, actually.
Yeah, that's my guess as well. So, all right, there's a serve for Roswell, Sofia Ayala. Pass set, and there is going to be a point for Roswell. Is that off the blocks, Coach?
No, just off the net. Just it kind of lucky, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, it happens.
Yeah, no, you take those too.
Yeah, Cadence Garcia. I think we have Cadence as one of the also seniors, so of the 5 seniors that we have here. You have Daniela Hernandez, you have Cadence Garcia, Bella Ornelas, one of those other young ladies that's a leader on this bunch.
Yeah, along with Vega and Romero.
Oh, look at that.
Big block, but it's blocked it so hard that it went long.
It's going to be point for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs.
That's tough. That's a tough break.
And look at that serve right there, my friend. That's number 4. That's going to be Kaylee Padilla.
Yeah, she's the real deal.
She's good.
You know, you talk about those hand angles. You know, sometimes they hit them off your blocks and they go out of bounds. But you also got to have the down. It's not just the direction, it's also the down. Otherwise, they can hit it hard enough that if your hands aren't angled down, actually go out long, your block.
Just what we saw.
Just what we saw.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, but first ball over, that's been a rule for a while. They'll let about anything go on that.
Another point for Artesia is, I think that's number 6.
Yeah, Lily Lucero.
Lily out. Into
Lefty.
the net. It's hard to believe. I see some of these. I look at all these kids here, man. Coach, that means we're getting a little older here, but I see Avi Sanchez. I mean, I remember her when she was just a little girl, and she's already a junior. All right.
Well, don't talk to me about that because I coached Coach Romero when she was in the 9th grade. So.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
And now her daughter's about to graduate.
All right, so another good play.
Yeah, great effort there from the teammates as Ayala and who was that? Lucero come together.
Right.
But
Well, it's a set point here. 24-13. And that's the ball game. Well, that's the match. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Coach. Did they say that she was in the net?
yeah, they said Artesia's in the net.
Okay, so 24-14 now. Looks like Romero is back in.
Defending her line, number 0, Danny Hernandez.
Danny Hernandez. So there's going to be the serve, and it's a little strong, so the Artesia Lady Bulldogs will win set 1, 25-14. We're going to take a break. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote Volleyball. We'll be right back.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Bob Reed Pest Control. Reliable, professional, and experienced. The technicians at Bob Reed Pest Control have been providing pest management services for over 50 years and will continue to set high standards for their customers. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Everyone at Bob Reed Pest Control are trained and knowledgeable in the latest pest management practices, offering effective treatment plans for each situation. Bob Reed Pest Control. Find them online, BobReedPestControl.com, or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Are you ready to succeed? ENMUR welcomes back students to the fall semester at Eastern New Mexico University Roswell. ENMUR's dedicated facilities and faculty provide an exceptional learning experience, from academic programs to behavioral sciences, business, health education, or technical education. ENMU Roswell offers a wide variety of certifications and degree programs designed to take your education and experience to the next level. Welcome back, students. Eastern New Mexico University Roswell. Worth the journey. Roswell's hometown university.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den. And the Lady Coyotes taking on the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. And, of course, the Lady Bulldogs taking set 1, 25-14.
Yeah, and, you know, they were hanging there for a while. I think it was 10-7 at one point, and then it got away from them, which, you know, is what you have to try to avoid. You know, you want to hang around when you're a little bit overmatched. You know, when you're playing a tough opponent, maybe we'll say, instead of being overmatched. You know, you just want to hang around to the end, give yourself a chance.
All right, and served by Peyton Flowers. Looks like the Lady Coyotes will take an early lead here in set 2, 1-0.
Used to play a little volleyball with her mom in high school.
Oh, did you?
I did.
All right, that's a nice swing there. That's Demery Howard.
Yeah, Romo had the elevation there, and she had the timing, but she didn't have that push over the net. Able to get that down in front of her.
So, Coach, you're saying you can still play a little bit of volleyball?
I'm sure I couldn't. I haven't attempted it since a faculty game several years ago. But
all right, so another point for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. The server for Brooklyn Ivans. Go ahead, Coach.
I tell you, it is a lifetime sport. I mean, you can play it to a ripe old age. Obviously you can't soar up into the air and slam it down like the young people do, but you can definitely play. And I've seen lots of examples of that. When I used to work in the Senior Olympics, it was amazing to me how good some of those people could be at an advanced age.
All right, 2-1 here in set 2 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. See if Vega can get a nice swing. She does.
And nice by Vega, and I'll tell you, that was a very nice bump set by Daniela Hernandez. Flowers had to get the dig, which means someone else had to set it, and that's what I'm talking about with that new rule change that I don't like. I mean, you need everybody to have the skills. Because, it was a nice bump set, but you'd love for her to be able to just get in there and set it normally. You had a better chance. Bump set's harder than a regular set.
Atsilaki with the serve, a little strong. The point will go to Artesia.
On the line, number 0.
Well, talking about the Roswell football team, we'll be back in action on Friday night in Hobbs. You and I will be live from, I'm trying to think, what do they call that stadium there now? I just went blank there now. I was thinking Tiger Stadium, and I don't want to see Tiger Stadium right now.
No.
But live from Hobbs.
It's Tidings Auditorium. It's Tasker Arena. I can't think of the name of the football field.
Couldn't save my life either. So, well, that facility is pretty nice.
We'll be up on the 3rd floor, and our whole team will be in one spot, which is nice, and we will have that game for you, and we will say there will be no lightning, there will be no delays of any kind for any reason, and should be a good football game.
Yeah, well, it might take us a couple years to get upstairs, but
I'm gonna try to go up once and down once, and that's it.
All right, so it looks like Miller will have the ace. 6-2 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs. There's a serve. It's up and over. And there's Romero. Finds the middle. Point Roswell.
Yep, solid. Solid middle play there from Romero.
All right, so Sanchez now will get set to serve here for the Lady Coyotes. Avi Sanchez up and over, and that's going to be real close, but a little strong. Point Artesia. Kirkland Miller now.
Kirkland.
Good effort there. I think that was Bella Ornelas.
Yeah, first appearance by Bella in the match.
Kind of hurt her ear, looks like there. I don't know. So there's a Cadence Garcia. Gets it over.
Big block. Nicely done by Romero. Chance here.
Oh, look at that.
And look at that. What should have been an easy chance for the Coyotes turns into a opposite.
Adrian, yeah, that's Adrian Harvey. Good effort by Bella Ornelas. It'll be another point for Artesia. Looks like I'm going to have a Timeout? Is that what we're doing here?
No, we're just, well.
It looks like there might be a timeout. Guess we'll take a quick one, too. We'll be right back. Lady Kyle Volleyball on KSVPTV.com.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, welcome back. I'm not real sure if there was a timeout called at all by either teams. It might have been just a wet spot on the floor, so it looked like they were cleaning it up real quick, and that kind of helps both squads.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking during the break. Sometimes you can get a little gamesmanship going when people call for a mystery spot on the floor to be cleaned up. And what you see, and see, there's an example of the double because it went over.
Right.
But to me, it's like the fake injury in football, you know, where they need to stop the clock and all of a sudden somebody's hurt.
Kind of do that stuff in soccer as well, don't they?
I believe they do.
All right, there's the set right there. Let's see if Ornelas can get it over. She does. Nice job, Bella Ornelas. Point Roswell.
Wiped it right off the block of Padilla. But they can't. This is kind of similar to where they let it get away from them. And see, here's another thing that sometimes is done to stop momentum.
Yep.
Very deliberate retying of the shoe.
Oh, gosh. All right, 11-4 in set 2 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Let's see if Cadence Garcia can get the Lady Coyotes going, and she does.
Yep, solid.
What's that? Oh.
Solid hit by Cadence.
Oh, yeah. Solid. Well, so you're looking at Major League Baseball as your Mets winning this game today?
Taking care of business in Detroit, and that's saying something this year.
Well, I gotta find out if the Dodgers are winning here. Only up by 2 games.
And that's crushing Detroit. Detroit with one of the best records, if not the best. No, I guess the Brewers have the best record in baseball.
Brewers, yeah.
I think Detroit's second.
And then, of course, the World Series champions. All right, let's see if they're going to feed number 4 there, Miller, and they do, and it's going to be point Artesia. The left hand tip over here.
You see, perfect example of how something can look out when it's not. And, you know, the other thing that people don't realize, it only has to touch any part of that line. It can be mostly out, but if it catches any part of that line, it's
just a sliver is what you're saying. All right, number 4, Kaylee Padilla with the jump serve, and I tell you what, this young lady can play.
Yeah, missed there, but yeah. Yeah, she's a star.
Very curious to know, again, I know we're very early, Coach, but, and you know as well as I do, at the college level, they start looking at, you know, recruiting as they're sophomores, juniors, and even seniors. I mean, this Artesia team here, I bet there's a couple that will be going and playing at the next level.
Yeah, there's a couple that can find a place to play next year if they so desire, and Coach Williams would be the man to get that done.
And Daniela Hernandez set to serve for Roswell. You know, another thing that Savannah was telling me, Coach Romero, was, you know, of course we said she's very optimistic about her team, but also what she said earlier is she just wants to make sure that her team is competing against high caliber teams such as Artesia, and if they can get that done, then that's what she was saying, that they could build build success from there. And, especially like next year when she has 6 juniors currently, she wants to build from that. And, boy, she was just very optimistic and just she was praising her team, the entire team, for, their efforts at practice and just doing what they're supposed to be doing. So she's doing a good job with her team right now.
Well, I think the world of Savannah. She's probably my favorite kid I ever coached.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you never want an athlete any different from her.
Yeah, there's going to be the ace.
No, that's no serve.
Oh, okay. What happened?
She did not beckon for the serve. They're still trying to work out the rotation here. Kind of early season. See this sometimes in the early season, especially if you work on some rotations that are not what you work on in practice just a whole lot.
Okay, it looks like they're set to go now. Set to serve is Avery Frederick. They're going to get her in the net.
Got us in the net. Looks like Romo. The sophomore middle.
Number 8.
Now serving number 10.
All right, Avery Frederick, excuse me. Nice serve, and just off the wrist of Romero.
And they're going to give Lopez another shot at it back there.
And Natalie Lopez, coach, the 5'3" junior. 16-7 here in set 2. Artesia winning set 1, 25-14.
And Lopez, one of only 3 on the roster that Coach Romero lists as setter in their first or secondary positions. So, and we're going to get another timeout.
All right, we'll be right back. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote Volleyball.
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildy in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion. Visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or pickup. That's Dion's.com.
All right, we are back. Lady Coyotes took a timeout here in set 2. Trail 17-7. Let's see if the timeout will help the Coyotes here regroup. Coach Romero was also mentioning too. She goes, that, and this is again second week. She's only, they played against Los Lunas, and she said they played with Los Lunas pretty good for the most part, and they were with them. And then, of course, against Lovington, they really dominated up there. But they said, she was talking about, they play with each other for a long time, and all of a sudden they start, the opposing team, such as Los Lunas and maybe as Artesia, they kind of just start running away with things here. And those are some of the things, the corrections that she feels that she needs to correct here with, some of her teammates.
Well, and honestly, you get as much or more out of the matches where you struggle than the ones that you dominate. I mean, that's just, you got to find ways to get your team better, regardless of whether you're winning the match or not. And that's why good coaches try to schedule good teams. And regardless of the sport, you don't just want to run over people you can dominate, because then you'll get to the postseason, and that's not the kind of teams you're going to be playing.
On the serve, Lady Bulldogs.
So now 11-point lead now for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs here in set 2, 19-8. Well, and I didn't get a chance to go with you up to the state tournament last year. We were doing, I think there was a conflict with schedule or whatever, but excuse me, you saw as well as I did. I mean, when you get to that level, especially, the Final 6, Final 4. I mean, it's very, very competitive.
Absolutely, and you know, it just gives more importance to scheduling, having a tough schedule. You look at Roswell's schedule; they had Los Lunas, got this tough one against Artesia. They also play at Centennial, at Cleveland. They play Portales. They play Goddard twice, 3 times actually.
Yeah.
They're going to play at the Rio Rancho tournament and probably Rio Rancho High School.
Well, I'm seeing where they have Alamogordo on September 5th, which is Friday, and then also at Alamogordo. So I think that's wrong, Coach.
Yeah, that looks like a.
Because you have Alamogordo twice at Alamogordo.
I've got 3 games on 9-5 there on the schedule I'm looking at. So that you're right. That's either a tournament or something's wrong there. I mean, sometimes in volleyball you do play 2 teams on one day.
Yeah, of course. You possibly could do that, but this didn't look right to me. There's going to be another point for Artesia. Zia Classics next week. That's one of my favorite tournaments.
That's right. It's next week.
Yeah. Next week, and that's going to be a good one. And I had, like I said, we talked for a little bit and talked volleyball, and she was explaining to me, and I say she, Coach Romero, they're going to have, the district involved. You got Hobbs, you have Hobbs, Carlsbad, Clovis, Roswell, Goddard, Artesia. You'll have Miramaya. Look at that. Back row.
Solid back row here right there. And Romo was good effort, but man, that's a nice attack.
Set point here. And there's going to be the serve by number 9, Adrian Harvey, and looks like the Artesia Lady Bulldogs will take set 2, 25-8. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Lady Coyote Volleyball on KSVPTV.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
When you or your loved one is miles away from the nearest hospital, Trans-Aero Medevac has you covered. Out in the oil field, accidents can't wait. The Trans-Aero Helicopter Medical Evacuation Response Team gets critical care to you fast. No matter how remote the site, when every second counts, trust the fastest lifeline in the sky, Trans-Aero Medevac. Proudly serving Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Flown for free thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and Trans-Aero Medevac. Life support by
Roswell, your used car dealership is here. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the Tate Branch difference. We've got a huge selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all at great prices with big discounts happening right now. And here's the best part. Every single used vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost. It's all backed by friendly hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head to Tate Branch Roswell, 2000 West 2nd Street, and drive home happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the difference.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den. Lady Coyotes taking on the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs, pretty impressive, taking set one, 25-14, and the second set, 25-8. Coach McDonald, thoughts?
Well, it appears, we talked about it a little bit earlier, it appears Artesia might be the real deal. They look like contenders in 4A volleyball. 4A volleyball, I get confused during football season.
I know.
They're going to be there. They are talented, they're experienced, they appear to be deep, and don't see a lot of flaws at the moment.
Well, Coach, you mentioned earlier that 9 seniors, but here's the thing. I haven't seen, if any, underclassmen in this match.
Brecken Miller.
Did she get in? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brecken, she did get in.
And Avery Frederick have been in. We have not seen McGahee, but 2 out of the 3 underclassmen have been in. Let's see if we see McGahee in this third set.
Well, a lot of the times when you go 2 sets to none, and I don't know if Coach Williams is going to try to do this or not. If he just wants to go ahead and try to win it in 3, or is he going to give some of his ball players some of that opportunity to get some reps? And of course, a lot of good coaches do
both.
that. Yeah.
He's going to try to do both. I mean, you obviously want to play players, but not at the expense of losing games. You never want to play extra games.
And explain that, Coach. And you and I agree with you 100%. But for our listeners, explain why you don't want to lose sets.
It's just not. It's not a good risk reward. Losing even one, puts you in a position where now you don't play well, and you lose that second one. You get to a 5th set, and anything can happen.
And we saw that last year, and it happened to the Roswell Lady Coyotes as well too.
Yeah.
Yes, they got.
I think they were on both ends. I think
right.
they're on both ends of that, where they've been down 2 and come back and won, and then been up 2 and found a way to lose it.
And then a couple of years ago, you and I had that opportunity to call volleyball, and they had that tie, and then we had to go back to the second tiebreaker because of the sets.
Yep.
And it's just something that they really have to be careful.
Another reason why you obviously want to get experience for some of your younger players, but you do not want to drop sets. It is part of the tiebreak process.
All right, and it's going to be all tied up now at 1-1 here in set number 3. Lady Coyotes taking on the Artesia Lady Bulldogs here at the Coyote Den. Lady Coyotes after tonight will be traveling over to Centennial and Alamogordo. So that might be the tournament up there.
Yeah.
I think it was since my kids play, I'm trying to think what it was called. Maybe the Sweet 16 tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
Could be, actually.
That was always a lot of fun. That one's going to be out. Point Artesia.
Yeah, so on the schedule, she may have just put, the people that are in her pool in the beginning. So they're probably going to play Centennial, Cleveland, and Alamo all on that day.
Perfect.
So that's probably accurate. Yeah, 9 a.m., 11:15, 12. Yep, that's it.
That's what it is. All right, there's Bella Ornelas with the tip over. It's going to be a nice job by Ornelas. Point Roswell.
Yeah, he's showing that experience, that seniorness.
The seniorness, huh? Yeah, nice crowd here at the Coyote Den. You have a Dodger score?
Oh, if you want.
Yeah, when you have a chance. Not a big deal. I'm sure they're winning.
It may not have started yet if they're on the West Coast.
You're right. It's probably 8:08.
Well, they're losing to the Pirates 8-6 in the after 7.
Yeah, never fear. That's why you play 9.
You hope.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what. Baseball postseason is going to be
fun.
It's going to be fun in both leagues. It's going to be a great year to watch playoff baseball.
Yeah, and I have to admit, your Mets look pretty good.
Well, not as good as early in the season, but they'll be there. They'll be in the mix.
All right, Romero tries to find the middle.
Nice block from Bella Ornelas. Bella's a spark plug here in set number 3.
Yeah, she is. Excited. Look at that.
And then unfortunately has to rotate out.
Yeah, that's the case for sure. So
But that happens in volleyball. Sometimes your player is doing the best. If they don't play the back row, sometimes they have to rotate out.
Natalie Lopez with the serve. It's a beauty.
Ooh, that's a nice back set. And how about that girl again?
Yeah.
Kaylee Padilla.
Strong.
After the beautiful set by Miller.
Bring the ball, student section.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, that's a little strong. It's going to be point for Roswell, tied up at 4. Excuse me. The mid-9 weeks ends on Thursday.
And when I told my kids that in class, they all had the same reaction. One-word reaction.
Yeah.
Already? Yes, already.
Already.
So get your work done.
Yep. 4.5 is already going to be done, and guess what? It's going to be Thanksgiving time, you know.
Well, yeah. I was going to say it'll be district volleyball time, and it just goes by so fast.
5-4 in favor of the Lady Coyotes, and Nevaeh Romero doing the serving for Roswell. And look at that. That's going to be hit hard, but another point for Roswell.
Yeah. Kraft with a strong hit, but too strong.
You said Kraft? Okay, that's what we thought. Kraft is in the ball game. Coach Williams.
Oh, the ace from Romero.
Getting some players in. And it's my understanding, too, that Romero had, in Lovington, of course, Roswell won in 3 sets, but she had, Roswell was down 24-20 and had, oh, that's another ace, just like that. 24-20, she had a couple of, 2 or 3 aces, if I'm not mistaken, and then had a couple of great serves. Roswell ended up winning 26-24 in that 3rd set. So,
all right, so here's the last Lady Bulldog to leave the bench. There's Ellie McGahee seeing her first action. Just a sophomore. And another strong back set. Nice dig from Sanchez.
And that's number 1, McGahee. Lady Coyotes showing a little life here in set 3 as they currently lead 8-4.
Well, this has been the best rally of the match right here. And a block from Romo. Oh, had Roswell in the net.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Romo too. Was it? No, you know what? I think it was Flowers actually.
It was definitely a nice rally, as you mentioned, Coach. That's.
And Flowers maybe caught the net going up. I'm not sure.
Might have been, but now we have Gabby Estrada here in this 3rd set.
Howard checks back in for McGahee, so good little spot duty there for the sophomore. Surprised you don't have Joby here. I mean, they almost always come over here and do the home broadcast. And
right. Well, I had a table set up for them as well.
Yeah,
but,
we were ready for them.
Yep. All right, 8-6 in favor, make it 8-7 on the ace from Miller.
Well, we're happy to give the Artesia faithful a little break from Joby and Robbie.
Oh, those guys do a good job.
Tremendous. Flowers just has to push it over and then into the net by Howard. And Lady Coyotes, by far the best set. Haven't forced Coach Williams to call a timeout yet in the match, and we're not there yet.
Vega Entering the set here along with Daniela Hernandez.
Let's see if Danny can get a few going here.
And, that was
going to be close.
Going to be close. In the net.
Yeah, Padilla tried the back row attack there, and I'm fine with it, but it did go into the net.
3-point lead for the Lady Coyotes, set 3. That's a strong one. A little upset with herself, but Coach, it's those softball players.
Yeah, swinging for the fences.
Have those arms. Yeah, Artesia winning set 1, 25-14. Winning set 2, 25-8. And now, currently, the Lady Coyotes with the lead at 10-9 here in set 3.
Yeah, it's Kraft with a strong serve, and we'll get credit for the ace there.
Yeah, the 4.5 weeks will end on Thursday.
Just a progress report, not a report card.
Oh, they're going to give the point to Roswell.
Boy, I thought that went off of Flowers.
Yeah, I thought it did too. They're going to say, hold on just a minute, and ask Jack Batson what he saw. And
well, Flowers knows it's off. You can tell by the look on her face. Just going to see if she gets away with one here. And they're not going to get away with it initially. I think it was clearly off. Look at her.
She knows.
Yeah, she knows she hit it. So let's see if
Kraft, and she gets it served over. Oh, look at that. Number 10, that's going to be Frederick, finds the middle, and another point for Artesia. Now it's all tied up at 10.
Yeah, and, I'm not, you and I are not Homer announcers. We're obviously the Coyote announcers, but I like to see the team that should have got the point get the point.
Sure.
And that was the case there. That initial one was off Flowers, so that should have been a point to Artesia anyway. So.
And what do they say?
No, I don't like that phrase. I'm not going to say it. I don't like that phrase.
Yeah, but it's true.
The phrase in question is ball don't lie. And I just don't. Because, in my opinion, it often does.
All right. 11-10 in favor of the Coyotes. 1 point lead now for Roswell. Serving is Flowers. I was hoping you'd say that.
You know I hate that phrase.
I know it. That's why I said it. 11-11 is the score now. I have heard a couple people, they like when we have disagreements in our broadcast. It's always, they thought it's kind of humorous, you know what I mean? So
you and I never disagree. What are you talking about?
Vega tip over.
Nice block, Bella Ornelas.
We'll try it again now. That one's a little strong. Are they going to say it's off the fingers? No, they're saying no way. Point Artesia.
Well, nobody has one. I didn't have one, but boy,
Oh, they're going to say it's off the fingers. It is going to be reversed here. They're going to say it's a tip. It's going to be point Roswell.
Boy, did they go to the line judge on that?
Well, and
neither the down or the up official had it. Jack didn't have it on the opposite side. They must have gone with the student line judge over there. Boy, that's a tough position to be in.
Oh, look at that ace. That is number 8. That's going to be Ivy Romo. 2 point lead for Roswell. And a nice block. Bella Ornelas.
Bella's fired up, man. That's 3 or 4 for her in very limited action. Didn't even enter the match until this third set. And she has 3 for sure, maybe 4 blocks.
That's a little strong. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Bale's out there.
Very important
Just can't pass over the net against good teams.
Good effort by Ornelas.
They will make you pay.
Avery Frederick.
Number 10.
2-point lead here in set 3 for Roswell. Currently trail 2-0. And that's a great job by Flowers.
Oh, and Ornelas with a good effort to try to get it over. But no dice. Great effort by both Flowers and Ornelas on that one, but couldn't get the carom off the teammate to go over.
Yeah, I love the effort by all means. Lackey going to hit it over. Oh. Guess who?
Yeah, and we had certainly tonight, our two strongest blockers right there, but Padilla just too much for both of them. I believe hit that over the blocks.
All right, it's all tied up at 14 now here in set 3. Artesia.
Another solid serve from Frederick.
Winning the first 2 sets.
Oh, nice. Bella came to play here in set number 3, partner.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, talking about a spark plug, that young lady right there has just done her job here in set 3 to put the Coyotes up by 1, 15-14.
And now we're going to get Cadence Garcia. I like this front row right here. Ornelas, Romero, Garcia. There's your short serve, partner.
Yeah, it is. My favorite.
Ada Vega. So the coach put Vega into Max perhaps, and the public address says Vasquez. So.
Yeah, and I asked her.
Get up, girl. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see the first time out? We are.
All right, we're going to take a break. Coyotes lead by 3, 17-14. KCPTV.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control. Reliable, professional, and experienced. The technicians at Bob Reed Pest Control have been providing pest management services for over 50 years and will continue to set high standards for their customers. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Everyone at Bob Reed Pest Control are trained and knowledgeable in the latest pest management practices, offering effective treatment plans for each situation. Bob Reed Pest Control. Find them online, BobReedPestControl.com, or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, welcome back. 3-point lead here in set 3 for the Lady Coyotes, 17-14. And I tell you what, I'm looking over at number 5, Bella Ornelas. Kind of kept the Lady Coyotes in this set here. Now serving for Roswell is Vega. Oh, and I know what I was going to tell you. I talked to her, asked her, you want me to, you want to say it, you want me to call you Ada Maris? You want to call Vega and Vasquez? What do you want? And she says, it doesn't matter to me. So I said, okay. So I'm going to go based on what Max Preps has. So I'm going to call her Vega today, and then if she wants to change it, we can change it.
Yeah, I don't think, and like you said, she's not going to be offended one way or the other.
No, not at all. Kyle's playing well here in set 3. All right, serving for Artesia now is number 2, Kirkland Miller. There's a little tip over there and finds the middle. That's number 4, Kaylee Padilla.
And we love the effort from Padilla and Lackey there, but just too nicely done by the Lady Bulldogs.
Oh, Cadence. Is that Cadence Garcia? It is.
Yeah, it is.
Just trying to get it over and go straight to the net. It's going to be another point for Artesia. All tied up at 17 here in set 3.
And the Tigers have a catcher pitching now in the bottom of the 9th against the Mets. You know that's always a bad sign.
Could be.
Just threw a 48-mile-an-hour ephus.
Yeah, point Roswell.
Kayla Padilla shows she's human there, hits it wide. She spent most of the night being a little superhuman.
Yeah, she's the real deal. All right, so that's going to be Lopez serving for the Lady Coyotes. Another point for Roswell. 2-point lead now here in set 3, 19-17.
Yeah, and this is a really nice effort here in set number 3. They only had 22 points total in the first 2 sets, and now they've got 20 points in this one. So this is what you want to see, especially from a young team. You want to see them not lay down, after getting dominated in the first 2 sets.
And that's exactly what Romero wants her team to do.
Yeah.
Compete at the highest level you possibly can against a quality opponent. And it looks now like number 4, Kaylee Padilla, will go to, she'll do the serving here for Artesia. 20-18. She'll serve it hard here. And call it an ace.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get her team back involved here. 20-19. The server is Kaylee Padilla, the 5'6" senior. See if Flowers will get it over. She does.
Great pass.
And it's all tied up here.
And in basketball, a lot of times it's the great pass. The person who scores gets all the glory.
Yep.
But sometimes it's the great pass. That was a great pass by Kirkland Miller. And tell you what, good teams make you pay.
Oh, look at that. And she's upset with herself now. 21-20 in favor of the Lady Coyotes, set 3. Coyotes do trail 2-0. Nevaeh Romero. Doing the serving now. Let's see what she does. Jump serve is up and over.
Rare free ball for Roswell tonight. Nice dig.
Oh! Demery Howard. A little strong on that, so 2-point lead. Kyle still working here. Oh, that's a great serve. And Cadence Garcia in the net. And she's saying, don't be doing that.
Well, yeah. Saying just.
That's your warning.
Gently tap it under. And actually, it's the second time she's done it. So just a little frustration, a little emphasis getting the ball back under the net.
I assume the first one was not seen, right?
No, that's why she got the warning, in my opinion, is the first one was seen.
That's the competitors, it happens.
It does.
Gabby Estrada, get that over.
Miscommunication there.
Waiting for the dump by the Lady Coyotes here. Nothing yet.
Another good pass.
Oh, nice job. Nevaeh Romero read that perfectly. 23-21.
Javi Sanchez has been really good in the back row in this set.
All right, it's going to be a timeout by Artesia. 23-21 in favor of the Lady Coyotes. We'll be right back. KSVPTV.com.
Labor Day sale event now at National Furniture Liquidators. We know you work hard for your money, so why pay more? Store-wide savings on the most popular brands. Ashley Sofa and Love Seat, just $6.88 both pieces. Ashley Queen Storage Bed, just $4.97. Reclining Power Sectional, $13.88. Or an Ashley 7-piece dining room, an incredible $9.99. Big savings plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators. When it comes to value, quality, and selection,
nobody beats Shorty.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable Sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,900.
All right, we are back at the Coyote Den. 23-21 in
Visit your
favor
local
of Lady
Kubota dealer,
Coyotes.
Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
We are here in set 3, 23-21 in favor of Lady Coyotes. And serving for Roswell is Cadence Garcia. I'm going to try to get the rotation. Okay, so Sanchez is, okay, there you go. She will exit.
And now Artesia wants a lineup check.
Well, and then, I mean, that's something that you probably should do.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's early season. You see this. And what I always liked when I was officiating when you call for a lineup check is they get in their kind of traditional positions and then they move. You know, after you check them, then they move to where it's so much easier to check it that way.
Well, Coach, did you ever get real confused with that?
Sure.
I mean, sure, all the time, right?
Out of rotation is very difficult. It was probably the most difficult part of calling volleyball for me is the overlap in the out of rotation.
All right, there's Cadence Garcia with the serve. It's a deep one. It's going to be a point for the Lady Bulldogs. Now 1 point lead for the Lady Coyotes. Ashton Kraft serving for Artesia. Looks like Danny Hernandez now in the rotation for Roswell.
Yeah, defensive move there. Get one of your back row specialists. Ooh, that was a good serve. Yeah, tough, too tough for Flowers. Solid serve.
All right.
Timeout Roswell.
All right, we'll be right back. It's all tied up, 23-23. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote Volleyball.
Some wounds need expert care to heal properly. At Artesia General Hospital's Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we use advanced treatments like hyperbaric oxygen therapy to help chronic wounds heal faster. If you or a loved one has a wound that won't heal, call 575-736-8235 today and take the first step toward recovery.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
All right, we are all tied up here at 23 in set 3. Serving for Artesia will be Ashton Kraft.
And it's just win by 2 now. Can the Coyotes stay alive?
That's the question here. So let's see what Coach Alan Williams.
I think Kraft is their first server, but
look at
doesn't look like it.
And this go at least 4 sets.
Well, we're about to find out. Might find out on this play.
All right, 24-23 in favor of Lady Coyotes. It looks like Savannah Romero might have 2 timeouts left. Is what I just thought I saw. No, 1, huh? Uh-oh. That's always tough in the back row.
Oh, no. Pass over the net. No, the indication is how many you've used.
Oh, gotcha.
It's kind of counterintuitive, but that's...
All right, 24-24. Brooklyn Ivins Doing the serving for Artesia.
Nice hit.
Yeah, look at the pass, and look at this right here. Just a little tip over and point Artesia. And guess who, Coach? Kaylee Padilla. There's going to be another timeout for the Lady Coyotes. Lady Coyotes do trail 25-24 here in set 3. We'll be right back, KSVPTV.com.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
And I'm John.
We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main, and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
All right, the Lady Coyotes called the timeout, and now just waiting for the Charlie's Angels to get off the floor.
Danny's into it. She'll just dance with him out there.
All right, 25-24, and now serving for Artesia is Brooklyn Ivans. And that is a little deep, but there's Bella Ornelas. There's a pass. Ornelas will tip it over. Let's see if the Lady Bulldogs can finish here, and
of course, they go to Padilla.
That's what they should be doing. But now they're going to go to Vega.
Oh, look at the dig, and Padilla with another chance.
And that is going to be set, match, 26-24 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Wow, that was fun. Nice rally there in that third set, Coach. What's your thought on that?
Well, actually, we're going to get thoughts from Unique Cedillo, I think, or possibly Jordan Valverde. It looks like it's going to be Jordan. But
yep.
I'll tell you what, I love the effort, and I love the way they came out in set 3. I'd love for them to have, extended the match. But, yeah, that right there is how you get better against a tough opponent, even though you lose the match. So I was real pleased with the effort.
Well, let's take a quick break, and then it looks like we'll have assistant coach Jordan Valverde. We'll have a few words. We'll be right back. KSVPTV.com. Lady Coyote Volleyball.
You want to swing around so they can?
Sure.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den, KSVPTV.com. Lady Coyote Volleyball, Art Sandoval. I'm here with assistant coach Jordan Valverde. Coach, good evening. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Well, thank you for taking, first and foremost, thank you for taking the time to talk a little bit of Coyote Volleyball. I'm going to tell you something real quick. Prior to this game, I did talk with head coach Savannah Romero about the performance and, first of all, against Los Lunas, and then also playing Lovington, which was 1-3 games. Then, of course, this Artesia team coming in to the Coyote Den with 9 seniors.
Yeah.
We knew that the Artesia Bulldogs were going to be tough. The Lady Coyotes with 5 seniors. But tell me a little bit about your thoughts, about today's contest. I thought the Lady Coyotes really played pretty well for a young team.
Yeah, noted that we are a really young team. I think that we started off really slow. Our serve receive was a little shaky at the beginning. And I think that just comes with the experience. We only had 2 girls that played varsity last year.
Right.
But I want to say, once they turned it on, we were able to, our serving too was terrible. But I think that our defense started picking it up. We started reading the hitters a little bit better. And, Padilla's great.
So that was going to be my next question. I was going to say number 4, Kaylee Padilla. They have her at 5'6", 5'7". She's a senior. She's a stud.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Padilla?
Padilla's I mean, she gets up like if she's like 6'2". So she has this really, really strong arm. Her swing is great. I mean, she could turn line, she could go cross, and her hang time is wild. So reading her is actually, it's really hard because she can go anywhere with that ball.
Right.
But I think that once our block got up, they were able to kind of see where she was going with it every time. We were able to kind of not shut her down completely because she's a great player. She knows where to put the ball.
Sure.
But that helped us. That helped us on our defense a lot.
One of the things that I noticed, and I was talking with Kelly and I, what we noticed there in that third set, of course, the Roswell Lady Coyotes lost 26-24, but it appeared, at least from up here, the spark plug in set 3 was Bella Ornelas.
Oh, yeah.
She really
Definitely.
did her job here in set 3 and really kept the Lady Coyotes involved here. And then, of course, a couple of key blocks against Padilla, and that was kind of big there.
Yeah.
So, any thoughts on set 3?
No, I agree. I think that we tell the girls this every single time. We have to play with energy. And the first 2 games we played really, really flat. And those blocks from Ornelas really helped and got the girls excited, got them a little bit hyped, and it helps. So I think that once they kind of get the hang of it, they get a little bit more experience on that court. I think.
Right.
I mean, set 3 just shows you what they can do.
Yeah, one of the things that's very important for the Lady Coyotes is just to make sure you compete against high quality and caliber teams as Artesia. And that's exactly what, in my opinion. The first 2 sets, Lady Coyotes did fall, but I thought the third set was just played a lot better by all means.
And that's really what we ask them is be competitive because Artesia is going to show up. They always show up.
So next Friday, the Lady Coyotes, and this is what we were talking about earlier too. This is the Sweet 16. Are y'all going to cruise this for this, right? It's called the Sweet 16. It's been a couple of years since my kids played on it, but the Lady Coyotes, I guess this is going to be pool play where Roswell is going to be playing Centennial and then also Alamogordo. Is that correct?
Yes, as well as Cleveland.
As Cleveland. So hey, I love it. That's what we're talking
that's how we
about.
get
Try to get better and so forth and so on. So what time y'all leaving on Friday?
We'll leave actually Thursday at 4.
Okay.
We'll get a little bit of practice in. We'll leave Thursday, get some good sleep, and then we start early morning Friday.
Sounds great. So, all right. Well, any closing comments?
No. I just hope everyone keeps showing up for our girls, and they're getting better.
Sounds
We're
great.
A good Coyote squad, and Coach Romero does a good job. So. It's going to be a good season.
Well, I think you all do a great job. So, all right. Well, there you have it. Assistant coach Jordan Valverde with a little bit of information for us in reference to today's game. So, Lady Coyotes do fall in 3 sets. Of course, the 3 sets, it was 25-14, 25-8, and then 26-24. Lady Coyotes do fall to 1-2, and, of course, the Lady Bulldogs will improve their record to 3-0. So, all right, we're going to close this out. We'll see you next time. And it's always a great day to be a Coyote. Have a good night and safe travels.